Okay, everybody, this is Tom with Native Media. I'm the CEO of the company. We're going to try to get this done in one shot. We are migrating to a new dialer. Everything's pretty much the same. This is just going to show you guys how to disposition calls differently, how to log in and out of the dialer differently, how to go to break differently, how to do transfers differently. Okay? We're going to try to do this in one shot, so bear with me. We're just going to skip around. I don't need to have somebody do examples of the recordings. We're just going to say that we're pretending this happened on this call. So you're going to log in. You're going to get this. You're going to go to this website, which Rose or Darren or whoever's going to provide you with, right? You're going to go to log in. You're going to put your password in, right? The password is going to be, if your login name is going to be the first letter of your first name and your last name. So mine would be T. Scholmeyer, right? The password is going to be 1234. If it asks you to reset your password, you reset it to 1234. Okay? This is the screen you're going to see. Forget about that thing if it pops up. This is the screen you're going to see. You're going to log in as an agent. The only ability that you're going to have to log in is the agents group. You click continue. Now, here you are into the dialer. You have to connect your headset, meaning extension, meaning I'm logged into this computer. Connect extension. It'll connect you to the headset. The first time you do it, a pop-up is going to pop up over here or over here saying, would you like to allow this website to connect to the microphone? You would say allow, right? Currently, you are not in a state where you can make phone calls. You're basically, not available. In order to be available to take calls, you have to click start calling. This makes you eligible to take calls, inbound and outbound. So you're going to wait for a phone call. Oh, somebody just called in. This is an inbound call. Hi, this is Tom with Security Geeks on the recorder line. You're going to say your pitch, right? Let's say this person is not interested. Okay, you're going to go here, you're going to go not interested, and you're going to click submit, right? That's going to hang up on the person and wait for your next call. The next call comes in. This person wants a call back. Great. Let me go ahead and set you up for a call back, whoever you are. Call back. When's a good time to call you back? If they don't say anything, select 3 hours, right? If they say call me back tomorrow, you say 1 day. If they say call me back in a week, you select 7 days. If they say can you call me back in 15, 20 minutes, make your best judgment here, right? Eventually, we're going to add something here where you can schedule a time and day. If they say call me back, this evening or tomorrow morning, that's how you would do that, right? Tomorrow morning means AM. This evening means this PM. 1 day means the next day, like 1 day from now. 7 days means 7 days from now. 3 hours means 3 hours from now. As soon as you click submit, that's going to hang up on the person, right? Thank you very much. We're going to call you back in 3 hours. You have a great day. We'll talk to you then. Submit. Boop. Now you're back to taking phone calls. This person is going to hang up on you. So, hi, this is Tom with Security Geeks on a recorded line. I'm assuming you had a missed call from us. Hello? Now you'll notice that there's no talk time here, and that now this exceeded wrap time thing's popping up. That means you need to wrap the call up. There's nobody on the line anymore. You can hear that there's nobody on the line. You can also look up over here and see that this hang up button is not red. If it is red, there's a call on the line. If it's not red, like if it's grayed out like that, there's nobody on the line. You also know because this is blinking. You go to final. You need to be selecting a disposition. Now, let's say you're dilly-dallying, or you're not paying attention. You're talking to the person next to you, or you decide you want to take a little break, right? We're not going to tell you how long this wrap-up time is, but I know how long it should take you to wrap a call up. There's no reason it should take you more than 30 seconds to wrap a call up. Uh-oh, you've been blocked. What does that mean? That means that you cannot log back in and take another phone call until Arita or Rose or Darren or whoever comes and puts a password in that you're not going to know. And you cannot take another call or do anything or log back in or log out and log back in until this happens. They have to come over and put this password in for you. Then you disposition the call. Now they also recognize that they had to walk over to your desk and that it took you too long to wrap that call up. They're going to ask you, what took you so long to wrap the call up? Don't do it again. If they constantly have to come to your desk because you're taking too long to wrap calls up, now we know who's taking too long. How many times we have to set. We're not going to log you out of the system. The system's going to log you out itself. So, submit. Now you're ready to take a call again. This time, we're going to pretend that the person is interested in a system. They already have a system. They've had it less than 3 years. So we're going to pitch them Safe Home. They want to speak to somebody. Yes, transfer to Safe Home. Yes. Great. Please hold. Give me a moment while I converse with one of our security specialists. You're going to give this part of the pitch. As soon as you click transfer to Safe Home, this screen goes away, right? So most calls you're going to know the person's name, but let's say that this is an inbound call where they call back from a different number, like we call them on their cell phone. They are at work, they call back from their work number, so we don't know what their name is. So at this part of the call, give me a moment while I converse with one of our security specialists that will match the best service and equipment with your home. When the specialist picks up, I'll introduce you. Just a moment, please. What was your name again?
Linda
Linda, excellent.
Johnson.
But please hold 1 second when I connect the call. When I get a hold of somebody, I'll introduce you, or whatever the script says to say. Right? Transfer to Safe Home. This is going to put the prospect on hold. It's going to dial Safe Home.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Okay, Linda, so we should have somebody here on the phone in just a moment.
Thank you for holding. This is John with Safe Home. How are you today?
Hey, I'm well. How are you, John? This is Tom Schulmeyer. I have Linda Johnson on the line. They're interested in new home security system. I'll transfer her now. John, by the way, this is just a test call that I'm doing for my agents and to make a training video. Okay.
No problem. Happy to help.
Yep. Okay. So please note that the transfer to Safe Home is already selected, so you can't select the wrong thing. If it's John, I'm going to hang up on you and pretend that you didn't. That the hold time was too long. Okay. I'm going to call you right back.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Let's pretend the hold time was too long, and you need to hang up on the client. That means hang up on whoever you're trying to call. ADT, Safe Home, Brinks. Hang up on client. That keeps you and Linda on the line. Linda, you still there?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to get them back on the phone. Hold on 1 second, please. You have to uncheck the box, check it again. The transfer to Safe Home button will pop up. You will click transfer to Safe Home. Note that if it's a successful transfer, the transfer to Safe Home button's already there.
Thank you for holding. This is John with Safe Home Safe. How are you?
Hey, John, this is Tom again. Now we're going to do a successful transfer. Okay? I have Linda on the line. She's in the home security system. I'm going to transfer her now. Linda, you have a great day. Boop. Successful transfer. Successful transfer is now going to connect the two people and disposition the call for you. So now we know that you've dialed the right number, you've connected to them, and it's dispositioned it properly for you. Right? Now you're ready to take a phone call again. Let's say that now you've done all the calling you want to do and you want to go to lunch. Stop calling is what you want to do first. Then there are two sign outs, one on the left and one on the right. You only want to use the one on the left, because this gives you these options. If you click this sign out over here, it's going to sign you out of the system completely. So sign out is for you to take a break, to go to lunch. This says go to meeting, which is your training, or signing out. All three of them to you is going to look like it signs you out of the system all the way. To us, we're going to know that you're taking a break, you're going to lunch. We're going to call it meeting now, because you're going to be meeting with your QA people, or Rose, or Arita, or Darren, or Keisha, or Virgil, or whomever, right? Let's say that you're going to a meeting. Say, hey, somebody sent you a message on Skype, said, hey, we need to chat, go to meeting. You're going to go sign out, go to meet. You're going to stop calling. You're going to sign out. You're going to go to meeting, and you're going to click OK. It's going to looks like you're logged out of the system. However, on the back end, we can see that you're in a meeting. Okay. Once the meeting's over, you will log yourself back in with your regular password. You will go back to agent again. You will click continue. You will have to connect your extension again. You will have to click start calling again. Now you're back available to take calls. If you click stop calling, you are not eligible to take calls. This is, not available. You always want to be available, because not available, you do not get paid for. Now you're getting paid. You want to sign out because you want to go to lunch. Same thing. It's going to log you out. It looks like to you. We see that you're at lunch. You're going to log yourself back in after lunch. You're going to select the group again. You're going to connect your extension. Then you're going to click start calling. Now you're eligible to start taking calls. So I'm pretty sure that that covers everything. At the end of the day, you will come here, you will click stop calling, you will click sign out, you will sign out, and you will sign out of the system, and that signs you out for the day. Now, I know this is pretty quick, but you guys have all been here for long enough to know how to pitch the calls. This is just a different way to log in and out of the system, disposition the calls, and make transfers. The reason we made the move to the dialer was so that you guys can be more successful as agents, so that we don't accidentally transfer people to the wrong client or disposition the calls improperly, as well as this is going to allow us to not have such long wait times. It's going to be all around better for everybody. I know that it's going to be a little difficult here at the beginning because we're migrating today. By the end of the day, hopefully everybody will be on this dialer. We will be tweaking it and making it better day by day by day. This is just the base stuff that we're starting up with. If you have any questions, listen, the only wrong question is the one that you don't ask. If you do not know, do not come up with your own solution. No offense, but I don't pay any of you to come up with solutions. I'm the solution guy. This is my company. There are certain reasons that I do the things that I do, and the way that I want them done is the only right way is the way that I want them done. So if you do not know how to do something, you go and you ask somebody, or you message somebody on Skype, or you ask Rose or Darren, or they will ask me, and I will get you an answer. But do not try to come up with your own solutions. If you don't know how to log in, ask. If you don't know how to disposition a call, ask. If you don't know how to transfer a call, ask. If you don't know how to drop off the line, ask. Okay? We're going to start putting most of you people, all of you guys on today in groups of 10. And everybody's going to watch this video. If you have any questions at the end of this video, ask a manager. Okay? Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for, your patience in this process. And, we're going to have all you guys migrated over today. Have a great one.